Hi, everyone. Welcome to my kitchen. You're in the kitchen with KK, back for another fun episode of really healthy alternatives. You can't just say don't eat gluten and not understand how you're going to incorporate pasta into your life again. And I mean, I went many years without baking because I was trying to figure out gluten-free flours and it was all confusing. So I'm here to give you alternatives that are delicious, and my main goal in my life, my client's life, and here is to lower inflammation of the body and increase the health. It's all cellular health, right? The most startling revelation in the last decade is that we found out just how important food is and how much control you have over your health and your vitality, choosing to nourishly, affect your health with changing your food. So it's really, really fun. And we're just going to put together real stuff. Eat real food. That's the thing. But you're not going to find a lot of this in a restaurant. So getting the courage to get back into the kitchen is where I want people to start. Don't think about every meal. Think about one thing at a time. You get more confidence. You have more fun. Okay, so today we're talking about it's National Macaroni Day on July the 7th. And all of us grew up with macaroni and cheese. It's still on a lot of menus because restaurants are there to sell you. They're not there to create health in your body, right? So we need to think about having some alternatives at home. You can do that. In the summertime, you want things that are cooling and quick and fun. I'm wearing my lucky sweatshirt. I'm going downstairs. We're playing video bingo, song video bingo. It's going to be kind of fun. So got on my lucky shirt. There's a lot of stuff going on in the summer, and you can have barbecues and outdoor stuff, but most macaroni salads are loaded with mayonnaise and things. And that has a lot of additives, preservatives. Those things will contribute to gut irritation. We've got so many gut issues, IBS, Crohn's, and the like. They're all inflammatory. They can all be healed because the intestinal wall, the epithelial lining, is the third fastest healing part of the organ in the body behind the cornea and the tongue. So it can be healed. Your body knows what to do. It's programmed that way. So that's what we're tapping into. So let's look at this. I found Veggie Craft recently. They're getting really skilled at making better gluten-free pastas that have some protein, that are clean, that are not just using rice flour, which is really, really stimulating to the insulin needs in your body and insulin spikes. We don't want insulin spikes. We do want protein, which is amino acids, not necessarily animal protein. I didn't know the difference 20 years ago. I just knew that I preferred more of vegetarian lifestyle. My body doesn't break down animal protein that well. Amino acids. The simplest amino acid is from spirulina. Your body doesn't have to break it down. It uses it right away. So they're getting better at this. So this creates a tri-colored, really beautiful rotini, which is perfect pasta to make your pasta salads with. But let's look at what's in here. Your kids are going to love it because it actually cooks up really well in 8 minutes. It's not gooey and gross. So peas, lentils, beets, carrots, and spinach. Okay, hidden in a macaroni. That's brilliant. And the protein level is really, really quality protein. Of course, you're going to get some carbs, but not a ton compared to the fiber. You're getting 5 grams of fiber. You're getting 14 grams of protein. So that's quite a bit. So check out Veggie Craft as an alternative. They have some other ones as well. I just cook this and then you just chill it. All right. Boom. That is done. Next, how do we add more protein? Now, I didn't love peas growing up, but peas are really great in a salad. As we age, we know that pea protein is a lot of it out there, but real peas are where you're going to get your antioxidants, your micronutrients, all of those minerals and vitamins. So all I've done with these are petite. Get the petite organic peas. The smaller, they're more crispier, they're more nutrient dense. They're not as big and bulky. So all I do is blanch them. They're frozen. I just pour boiling water over them. They brighten up immediately. And so we're pouring a cup of that in there. What I did with this is I cooked half a box because I'm kind of making something for two people. Now, 1 cup of the peas, a half a cup is a serving size, and now you're getting more protein. So you're getting really great amount of this is plant protein. So if you pair this with, if you are a meat eater, some organic air chilled chicken breasts or chicken strips, that's fantastic. What else are we putting in there for crunch? We'll get to the dressing last. So I save the insides. I like celery is really great, obviously, to juice. It helps. I do use it as a lot of protocols for my people with liver and digestive issues and myself. It works brilliantly. It's so many ways in the body. And but I save some of the small pieces for salad. So these small tender pieces inside are perfect to add some crunch to this. And and then you can also save the outer sides to do with soups. Soups are amazing, of course, in the summer because, again, you have something quick and ready to go to heat up. We might not need all of this, but you probably want, you want almost a half a cup just so you get enough crunchiness. So let's just get those scooped in there. Pretty easy when you're making the salad like this. Now, in my refrigerator, I have green onions. And when you clip them, they just start growing more. I keep them in water. And so let's get some of those. I'm just going through my refrigerator and seeing what herbs and things that I have. You could add, some pieces of crunchy radish to this to add some more beautiful antioxidants and liver protection. It's fantastic. So I'm just going to cut some of these in here. Green onions are really great to add to different salads. Okay. 1 second. I do want to add in red onion, and I had it. Wait a second. I gotta go get it. Okay, so you're here with me. I want this to be real in the video land, but so actually this is a white onion that I had saved in the refrigerator. So we're gonna cut a red onion. Red onions have a hell of a lot of antioxidants, right? With all that beautiful red coloring. Those are the same similar antioxidants. And what are antioxidants? Your cellular bodyguards. When health comes down to the cellular level and everything starts at the cell, all function, all dysfunction, we have to start thinking of how we protect those cells. We do it with color. Okay. And that's just the easiest way to think about it. Simplest way to consider. We don't need a lot. I mean, I love red onions. So you can cut them long or short. So let's save that over there, but I'll get all of these in here. So if you just put it into slices and cut it like this, you're going to get nice little cubes. Okay, brilliant. So now we've got some red in there with the green. Okay, so the other thing is cucumber. Cucumbers, if you grow up in the Northeast or you have gardens in the North, we're in the South here, so it's not our growing season. But I used to love cucumbers as a girl, and I would make cucumber sandwiches. I would make everything out of cucumbers. We just eat them raw with some salt on them. But I would make sandwiches, and I wouldn't necessarily use a really good dressing on it because we did not know how bad it was. So let's get some of this peeled. I'm just going to use half. So this is an organic one, but I still want to peel it. And so here, sometimes the seeds are a little bit big. And if you want to get those out, I just use my little melon baller here, get out some of the seeds. This smells so incredible. Cucumbers are very, very hydrating. I add some to my celery juice sometimes. We want to hydrate that blood. We want to clean the body in different ways. So just cutting it into sticks here. This is an easy way to get a uniformed cut to add to a salad. Always stacking it up like little logs and then just cutting through it really quick and easy. I've got beautiful piano music playing. And I hope to win at bingo tonight. It's going to be fun. All right, so this salad's looking really great. It's really simple. It's got a lot of texture. It's going to have a lot of flavor, a lot of color. Now, what we're going to do is and fun even for kids, even if they just pull out a few things that they like. Now, I've got dill on hand and I've got mint and dill. Perfect combination to add to the salad. Mint, very soothing to your whole digestive system. The mint smell is wonderful for your brain, helping you to feel relaxed and calm and happy. And dill, wonderful herb here. And of course, all herbs are packed with these complex plant nutrients called phytoplant nutrients. That's where the antioxidants are loaded in, and they respond. Your cells, your body knows exactly what to do. The assimilation of real food far exceeds any supplement that you're going to take because the body is synergistic, it knows exactly what to do with real food. So that's why we want to get as many real herbs into the body. I'm just picking through here some of the bigger pieces, and we're just going to cut through it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just cut through the dill. Then we're going to add that to the top. And the same thing with the mince. And then we're going to make the dressing, and we're all done. And this is perfect. And we're not making the dressing out of mayonnaise, okay? Because we need to reduce specifically all mucus causing things in the body, and that is dairy number one. I grew up in Vermont, so trust me, I know how dairy farmers make money by selling dairy, and they try to tell you that's the best way to get your calcium, but it's not, and it's inflammatory, creates mucus. The mucus will create difficulties in the small intestine with the villi. The villi are there to absorb nutrients once those get gunked up with not just mucus, but with all of the additives, the preservatives, things you're going to find in a commercial brand of your mayonnaise, then you've got problems. So we've got a stack of really beautiful mint. It smells amazing. And if you've ever grown mint, you know it's very easy to grow. It spreads all over the place. So this salad is going to be radically smelling incredible. Okay, beautiful. Now here's the salad looking really, really great. If you want to add some cherry tomatoes to this, go right ahead. Even shredded carrots, shredded radishes or chunks of radishes. So you can get creative with the salads, and that's important. So we're going to be using this little bullet blender. Now you can use a dish if you want, but this just makes it easy for you. And this way you can use some real garlic in here. Of course, garlic, very, very powerful for the liver, the immune system. It's a sulfur creating agent, right? It's antimicrobial, antibacterial, antiviral. It's been used for thousands of years. So garlic is really, really powerful. And let me just get the little bottoms cut off here. I'm just going to trim it up a little bit. You can see. And then I'm just going to put the pieces in there. Now, if you don't have real garlic, you can put in garlic powder, but there's nothing that beats real garlic when it comes to the liver, right? It helps the body to create more glutathione, which is your master antioxidant. I'm using a lot of it. So we're getting it in there. So this will have a little bit of an Italian flair. If you want to put some Italian seasoning into the dressing, go right ahead, or we're just going to put it right over at the top. So we're going to be using Dijon mustard. We're not using oil. Why are we not using oil? We're giving the liver a break. Most people have stagnant livers and really they have sluggish livers, stagnant bile, not enough bile. Bile breaks down the fats and emulsifies them and helps with the digestion. Most people have a low stomach acid. So it's really great to enhance the liver and not tax it with too much fats, right? Especially even good fats will tax the liver, but especially those poor quality fats and all the seed oils that are on all the processed foods. So let's get this off. This is just an organic Dijon. You could use a spicy organic yellow mustard too. Just make sure there's no additives and preservatives, just simple things. So let's get a nice tablespoon of that in there. And then we're going to add some, this is champagne vinegar. You can use some red vinegar. You're going to also squeeze a full lemon. I like full lemon in here, and you can even use some of the lemon zest from the outside. Now I don't have any onion in there, and so you can put in a little bit of onion powder here. The dressings are simple, and I like this lemon squeezer. It seems to work the most efficient and effective here for your lemons. And we'll get a little bit of the zest from the outside. So when I am making my smoothies, I do use a whole organic lemon because I'll rinse it, but you want some of the rind. The powerful oils in the lemon rind are more powerful than just the lemon juice itself. And don't waste money on buying pre-done lemon juice because you're not really getting the benefits from it. So I hate to say. So use your real lemons here. So now we've got lemon, we've got garlic, we got the mustard. You could even put in a little bit of coconut aminos, which gives it a little savory. So let's just get this blended up. And I made a little similar when I was having another salad recently. So I'll add it. You can add a little water to it if you think you need to thin it out a little bit. But the idea is that this is not going to be thick and gooey. It's going to be bright and light, but there's still going to have the acids in there to break down. So let me just add this to the mix here that I already have. Actually, what I had in my other dressing was a little horseradish. Love horseradish. So of course it depends on the palate. Your children might not like horseradish, but a little bit is fantastic because, I mean, honestly, that's what German mustard is. So bright and incredible. The mustard, the lemon, the garlic. Your liver's going to be thanking you. So this is a jar that I will keep in the refrigerator to add to different salads. So this is beautiful. And we're just going to put some dressing on this because I'm going to eat some before I go down to my game. Now, if you want to meal prep this ahead of time, then you would just put it into glass containers and you would add the dressing before you eat it, like if you want to bring this to work. But the flavors will last and get better for, for at least a day. But if you want to leave it a little longer. And there you go. We have this amazing pasta salad, high protein, super yummy, crunchy, smooth, tangy, incredible. So enjoy National Macaroni Day and find other ways to make pasta salads that increase the health of your body and, not clog it up with more inflammation and just have fun. I hope I give you confidence. What I'm here to do is just inspire confidence in yourself to control your health and preventative care through the food that you eat every day and have fun. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys.